All right, welcome back to more Backyard Baseball. Today I'm continuing League Play series I've been doing, and so we're currently in the playoffs, and in this one, we're gonna be playing Game 2 against the Monsters in the best of 3 series we're currently in. And so in the last video, in Game 1, we won 9-0, and if we win today, we advance to the next round. So without further ado, let's get this thing started. We are on the road here in Game 2, and they have Tina back on the mound again. She must be their all-time starter because she threw in Game 1 and also the 2 regular season games we played against them. We got Pete leading this thing off again. And we're first pitch swinging, and that's gonna be an infield single with how fast Pete is. Let's go. And now that brings up Pablo in the 2 spot. Coming off a 2-homer game in Game 1. Can he repeat that here? And that's back up the middle, and it's a line drive right to Tina. She catches it, but thankfully Pete gets back. And I forget if this catcher has an arm. I forgot to try and steal Pete. That's what we're gonna do right here. Now it brings up Angela in the 3 spot. We're gonna take this first pitch. And there goes Pete, and yes, they throw it to third. It kind of has an arm, but he's in there safe at second, and now we got a man in scoring position. If Angela can put this in the gap right here, we'll take a 1-0 lead. And she pops it up, and it can't even get out of the infield, but it falls in. We're gonna send Pete to 3, and Angela's in for a single. First and third now, 1 out. And that brings up Mikey in the cleanup for the first time today. He has yet to get a hit in the playoffs. This would be a great time right here to get his first hit. Maybe a little 3-run bombski.
And the offering swinging.
And that's it, baby, come on. Oppo taco for Mikey. And a 3-run shot. He finally gets his first hit of the playoffs, and it's a big one. 341 feet, and we take a 3-0 lead early here in the top of the first. And now that brings up Amir in the 5 spot. 2-2 count, and we're fighting for the first time today.
A 2-2 pitch.
And I think that was low, but it's called strike 3. I don't know about that one.
Jeez.
But now we got 2, and that brings up Luann. Can Luann start a little 2-out rally right here? Back up the middle, and another line drive straight to Tina, just like Pablo, and there's 3. But not after we put up 3 in the first. We got Kenny on the mound here in Game 2, part of the 2-man rotation we've been running. And their first pitch swinging. Ahmed, come on, just make the play. What is going on? Pablo, get out of the way. Goodness gracious, and now no one's at second. Pablo literally got in the way of Ahmed. You've got to be kidding me. We got a call for the ball. And so they start off the game with the double and already got a runner in scoring position, no outs. And that brings up Felix Grant, who is one of the best batters all season in the league. Oh, they're going to third. Come on, Angela, throw him out. Let's go. Now that was dumb. You have one of your best batters up in a man in scoring position. You try and steal third on Angela. Now we got 1 out and no one on. That's huge right there. Felix on the ground, back to Kenny, and now there's 2. Now that brings up Heather Quinn on the 3 spot. She's batting 1,000 here in the playoffs. Another one of the best batters in the league throughout the regular season. I have no clue where this is gonna go. She's swinging though, it's on the ground, back to Kenny, and there's 3. So a leadoff double turns into a scoreless inning, all after they tried to steal third and got too aggressive. I'm not complaining. Top of the second, and we got Keisha leading this inning off, who's batting 1,000 here in the playoffs. And we get a little underneath that, and it's gonna be a fly out. Whoa! It's over the scoreboard. What was the center fielder doing? She tricked me. She was coming in like it was a pop-up, and Keisha starts off the top of the second with a solo shot over the scoreboard. I see you, Keisha.
Jeez.
Make it a 4-0 game. Now up in the 8th spot is Ahmed. He homered in Game 1. Can he do it again here in Game 2?
And the delivery.
And I think he just did, y'all. Come on. Come on, Ahmed. Let's go. Back-to-back home runs. Ahmed is on fire here in the playoffs. Back-to-back solo shots here to start the top of the second. 384-foot bomb. We're putting this game away early. Make it 5-0. Now we got Kenny rolling up in the 9th spot, who's also batting 1,000. And they already go to the bullpen and bring in Vic again here in the top of the second. She couldn't even make it through the lineup once.
And the throw.
He's got the elevator ball. We hit it, and sadly, if that could have gotten down, we would have unlocked a batting power-up, but it's hit too hard to the left fielder. That is unfortunate.
Come on, man.
Now we got 1 out, and that brings Pete back up in the top of the lineup.
And delivers the wing.
And Pete pops it up But you know what? If it gets down, oh, it doesn't. That could have been another infield single. Back-to-back outs. Now we got 2, and that brings up Pablo again. Quick 0-2 count, and now we're fighting.
From the windup, and the offering.
And
First.
back of the middle.
Watch your kneecaps on
And
this
he's going to not beat it out. They got a nice arm over there at second. And they were playing super deep on Pablo, which I don't blame them. But we put up 2 more. Full count. I don't want to start this inning off with a lead-off walk.
From the windup.
Come on, Kenny. I need a strike right here. She doesn't swing, and we get our first strikeout of the day.
Swing.
I was right down the middle. Thankfully, she can barely make contact. Kenny's rolling. Come on, baby. All right, there's 2. He's out there moving on the mound. He's got the wheels, literally.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
Again, we'll see about that.
The motion, and the pitch. The wing.
She kind of does, yeah. Yeah.
Back.
That's going to be probably a double here to start. Nope.
It's all over.
Oh, they're going to push it. Not on Pete's arm. That's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Should have stayed at first. Too aggressive again, and that costs them again here in the bottom of the second. And Pete guns another runner from the outfield. Top of the third, and we got Angela leading this inning off.
And the offering.
Elevator ball again. Come on, Angela. Beat it out. I know you're my slowest player besides Mikey, but I believe in you. Oh, let's go! Out of play, and she'll take second as well, and we should have gotten a batter power up right there. And now that brings up Mikey, who homered as the first at-bat for his first hit of the playoffs, and we got the screaming line drive. Let's go ahead and use it.
Cuts to the plate. Swung on.
And that's gone. Mikey with his second home run of the day. Make it a 7-0 game, 454 feet. Mikey has woken up here in game 2. Now I got Amir back up, who got hosed on what I thought was a low strike call on his first at-bat. But we still have screaming line drive. Let's make it back-to-back home runs right here.
Throws it. Swing.
And make it back-to-back.
Screaming line.
Amir redeems himself after that cheesy strikeout call in the first. 424 feet Oppo Taco, and Amir makes it an 8-0 game. Still no outs here in the top of the third, and that brings up Luann. And so now we have no more screaming line drive. We're back to reality here. It was fun while it lasted.
A swing.
And she hits it back up the middle. If that gets through, she's safe, and it does. She's on with that speed, and we're still in second. We got Keisha back up, who homered in her first at-bat as well over the scoreboard. There goes Luann, and they throw it to third again. I don't understand. And we'll take second again. Runner in scoring position now, Keisha. All you got to do is get a hit to get another RBI. We're working the count right now, 2-2.
Lined up. A 2-2 pitch.
Elevator ball again, and it gets us that time. I have to say, that was a pretty nasty pitch. I can't even be upset about that one. We finally got our first out of the inning, but now that brings up Ahmed, who also homered his first at-bat. He's bringing out all the power-up pitches. Keep doing it. You're going to regret it.
A 2-1 pitch. The swing.
And Ahmed, is that his second home run of the game? And no, it's going to be a little short, but we're going to send Luann to 3. And she's in there. That was a close play. Ahmed moves the runner over to third, and now that brings up Kenny with 2 outs. If he can get a hit right here, he'll make it a 9-0 game. All right, it's down the line. We're going to send Luann. Go, Luann.
I'm running.
Ah, never mind. That left fielder has a cannon, but it ends up working out because it keeps Kenny safe over there at first with the 2-out single, first and third now, and that brings Pete back up at the top of the lineup. Pete has yet to homer here in the playoffs. I'm feeling another 3-run bomb right here.
Pitch on the way.
Never mind.
Ball.
That was a slow roller.
And he's out at first by a step. If he could have beat that out, Luann would have probably scored, but we put up 3 more here in the top of the third.
And the throw. A swing.
Oh, wow. First pitch swinging. Sadly, it's off the scoreboard. It's nice to see the other team get cheese like that for once. Absolutely crushed that ball. Should have been a home run, but the scoreboard saves us.
He's the kind of kid who's just waiting for the heat.
He's waiting for the heat. Okay, let's see.
Swung on.
He was. But that's going to be a double. Oh, Pablo misplays it, and so does Pete. How does it go past the shortstop and the center fielder? Thankfully, these are the 2 slowest players I think I've ever seen in this game. Slower than Angela and Mikey. What should have been a single was a double play from the outfield by Pete. What just happened right there?
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
All right, we're going to test it again. All right, grounder back to Kenny. That was too easy. And there's 3. Top of the 4th. And we got Pablo Sanchez leading this inning off. Throw the elevator ball again, I dare you.
And the pitch. Swing.
Or that. Come on, come on. And sadly, he doesn't get all of that, and it's a fly out here to start. One out, and that brings up Angela.
Swung on.
Did Angela finally homer? And Angela homers here in the playoffs. It's been a while since her last home run. She cooled off in the second half of the season, but she has found it here in game 2 of the playoffs. A 379-foot bomb. Just like old times. Make it a 9-0 game. And I just realized that she is now a triple shy of the cycle. If she somehow gets a triple, being one of the slowest players in the game, that'll be a huge feat. And now we got Mikey back up, who is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. Can he make it a 3 home run game?
Throws it. The wing.
And I think Mikey
One into right center field.
sadly flew out. Oh, they drop it. And he'll be on with, will probably be scored as a single. Make it 3 for 3, and we got a man on first now with 1 out. And that brings Amir back up, who homered in his last at-bat as well. And they go to the bullpen here again at the top of the 4th and bring in Heather Quinn. I believe this is our first time facing her this season in the playoffs. Let's see what she's got. She's one of the best batters in the league, but how is she on the mound?
Swing.
And with the 0-2 count, we pop it up, and sadly, that's gonna probably end the inning because Mikey decided to go. Never mind. They drop it, so he's out anyways. No, Amir, what are you doing? Go back.
Field fell off.
Oh my goodness, that could have been a dumb double play right there. But thankfully, Amir is safe. We got 2 now. Now we got Luann coming back up to the plate.
Swing.
And she pops it up, and sadly, that's gonna probably end the inning if they can catch it. And yes, there's 3. But we put another one on the board.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
We'll test it again. Apparently, this whole team eats left hooks for breakfast practically. He's first pitch swinging. Pablo can't make the play. It goes under his legs. Pablo, seriously, what are you doing? And he just decides to go 2, and he's gonna be in there because Pablo can't catch the ball either. Pablo, what can you do? Bruh. That was the same dude that started the game off with a double because Pablo got in Ahmed's way. And Pablo just gave him another double. Man in scoring position now again, no outs. Let's see if they try and steal a third with one of their best batters up again.
And delivered.
And come on, Pete, just make the play. Come on, Pete, you gotta get there. Throw it in. And now they got first and third here with no outs. And this is not what we wanted. That brings up Heather Quinn, another one of their best batters in the 3 spot. She could make it a 9-3 game with 1 swing of the bat.
And the delivery. The wing.
Back of the middle, and Kenny can't make the play. Throw him out at 2. Throw her out at 1. And we'll take the double play. We give him a run, but now we got 2 outs, and I'm okay with that. It could have been much worse.
Swung on.
Ooh. Did she just make it a 9-2 game?
Let's go red.
Wow, okay, a 2-out bomb there to make it 9-2. I didn't know she was like that. 286 feet, but it counts the same. I was not expecting that.
Swung on.
Oh, you want to lay down a bunt? Not a good idea. Kenny's faster than you think. And there's 3. Finally end that inning, but not after we give up 2. And there goes the shutout. Top of the 5th, and we got Keisha leading this inning off.
Fire. The swing.
And we're on
Left
the crazy ball, and sadly it can't get down. We would have unlocked another batting power-up. 1 out, and that brings up Ahmed.
Swung on.
And we're a little bit in front of that, and Ahmed pops it up about 200 feet in the air, and she catches it for out number 2. Now we got Kenny up. Can he start a little 2-out rally?
The wing.
And he's all over that. Can that get through? And no, sadly, it's right to the shortstop. He hit it hard, and a 1-2-3 hitting here in the top of the 5th. 1-2 count, and Kenny's only got 1 strikeout on the day. We got to up that. We're going high inside cheese whether you like it or not. And there's strike 3. Only his 2nd strikeout of the day. Got ourselves another full count. I don't want a walker right
On
here.
the windup.
Come on. Can we get her on the hook? And we do! Back-to-back strikeouts. Now he's up to 3 on the day. Another 1-2 count. We're going back to the high inside cheese. I don't care if you won or not, Kenny.
Throws it.
And probably shouldn't have done that. If Pablo can catch a ball, though, that would be awesome. Pablo makes a play for a 1-2-3. Top of the 6th, and we got the top of the lineup leading this thing off, and Pete Wheeler for what will probably be his last time today. Quick 0-2 count. We're already fighting.
The delivery. Swing.
And she gets us low on the curve. I'm struggling with Pete here in the playoffs. 1 out now, and that brings up Pablo, who's 0 for 3. Not one of his best games, but he has 1 more chance to change that right here. Heather is filling up the zone right now. Another 0-2 count, and we're fighting again.
And the offering. The wing.
And we're a little bit early on it, and we pop it up about 300 feet high in the air. We're going 2, baby. We're going 2. And they make the catch. 2 outs, and that brings up Angela, who is a triple shy of the cycle somehow. If she hits the ball to a wall and we get a glitch or something, she might be able to do it. 2-2 count, and we're fighting here again.
Pitch on the way. Swinging.
And she gets me on the low inside changeup. And a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 6. We're 3 outs away from taking game 2 and the series to advance the next round. Kenny, let's finish this thing. And he's all over the changeup. This one's gonna stay in the park and Keisha to make the play.
She died.
Keisha with a diving catch. Let's go. And there's one. And now we're back to the top of the lineup with Brett Olson, who has gotten leadoff doubles in both at-bats today. That's gonna change right here. 1-2 count, and we've been saving these power-up pitches for right now. Let's bring out the corkscrew. Strike 3. Good night, Brett. Nice knowing ya. There's 2. Strikeout 4 on the day. We are now 1 out away, and that brings up Felix. He's first pitch swinging. And a line out to Ahmed, and that does it. We get the dub 9-2, and we win the best of 3 series 2-0. And we're advancing to the next round of the playoffs. And so the game 2 MVP is going to Mikey, who was 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. And there you guys have it. We are the All-City Playoff champs. All right, we have made it to the Super Entire Nation tournament, and we're going to be facing off against the Atomic Oysters in another best of 3 series. If we win that, we advance to the Ultra Grand Championship of the Universe series to beat the game. That's gonna do it for this one. In the next video, we'll pick back up with game 1 of the semifinals. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys next time.